and welcome to Girl Talk. Yes, we are at Core Pilates. Yes, it is our favorite place to be. It's wonderful. The new year is here. My friend Kaitlen has joined us, and you are absolutely gorgeous. Christine is also here. Thank you very much. We're going to be talking about what you do here in a little bit.
Yes.
But we're excited with the new year. Katie was thrilled that you could come and talk to us today. We're going to do a couple of segments with you, and the first one is to really find out about you, Core Pilates, your commitment to this whole philosophy, and what you're doing now, Katie.
So,
Katie, I just called you Katie. Can you believe it?
Actually, there are several Katies that
Yes,
work here,
exactly.
and it's a great place to work. I've worked here for a long time, and we've been teaching Pilates in this community for almost 20 years, before it was even going on. We've got a full studio with equipment, so we have the amazing machines. They're kind of like a mat with moving parts.
Okay.
And so usually Pilates is a focus on your core and your alignment, and you're focusing on your breath. So it's creating this harmonized, rhythmic, almost like a dance, where your movements, your breath, and there's a rhythm to it. And it's truly preventative medicine. So in this community, we have a lot of people that want to play sports. I like to say until they're 105.
I like it.
And that's one of the main things. It's, you know, you have your activities like swinging a golf club or playing tennis or even just walking on the beach, playing with your kids or your grandkids. And for functional fitness and preventative medicine, you want to keep your body able to move in a way that will allow you to do your favorite things longer.
How did you get involved in Pilates? Because you've always been pretty much of a fitness health guru on the island. I mean, you're pretty much of it's scary at your young age to be an icon.
Well, I've lived here since the 5th grade, and my background was in martial arts, and so I loved Kung Fu. I spent many years, and 4 or 5 nights a week, just like Katie did with ballet, where it's a very conditioned, disciplined practice, lots of stretching, and she and I both worked with the kids in the schools that we were part of. And even though Kung Fu and ballet are different in many ways, you're flying through the air with one leg up in the sky, and so I think both of us found that as an avenue for the conditioning method known as Pilates. And I was actually the stiff one in the class when I was 14. Other people that were 7 could do a split standing.
Okay.
And so I was interested in yoga and Pilates, and I just got into it right out of high school, and it's just become my full-time job ever since.
Let me ask you a question about being able to do Pilates at any age, and specifically you as a trainer. Do you incorporate all kinds of other things along with the Pilates, or is Pilates a lot of things combined? In other words, I know you do yoga a lot too.
Yeah. So to me, it's kind of all one big beautiful subject, and once I get to know somebody and I see their personality or their background, or if they're retired, what industry they worked in, I can kind of word it differently for them. So if they were in construction, we'll talk about the legs as the foundation of the body, and you know how we have to have alignment in the base of the body. Or if they are more in need of releasing anxiety or stress, then I might pull from techniques I've learned with yoga. But like I said, it's all sort of the same beautiful subject of tuning up your mind, your body, your spirit, your attitude. And when you work with someone in a one-on-one setting, you know, it's just the two of you, and you can say, how do you sleep? And you know, what do you usually eat for breakfast? And I try not to say things like, do you have bad knees? Because that's planting a seed.
Got it.
But say things more like, how would you describe the health of your knees, to create a positive, progressive attitude about making the joints feel better.
So then do you put together really a plan of action?
We do. We have, the great thing about doing privates and classes with the same teacher is that, you know, privates cost more money. And it shouldn't cost that much for every workout, so you can drop in and take a private, and then you can take a class, and the same teacher can sort of size up your situation.
And I know we're going to take a break in a second, but one of the things as I get older, I like private because I don't want to get injured, right?
Yeah, I would like the private.
I think that makes.
I would like the more one-on-one, and then you're always thinking, am I doing this right?
Exactly.
Am I doing this right?
Exactly.
And then you'll have someone standing right there and saying, you know, this, you know, do it this way or do it this way. Yeah.
We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. Are you going to show us something kind of cool?
Happy to.
Look at her. Stay with us. We'll be right back here on Girl Talk.